What's up guys, it's Anthony. Today's video we're gonna work on getting my rear bumper off, and I have a trailer hitch that I want to get put on. I have the bumper that I need to weld up, but this is just a temporary thing while it's kind of nice wintertime, and just so that way we have a rear recovery point for when the summer starts until I get to weld it up. We also have some rust on the frame rails that we need to repair. So we're gonna come up with something with that and work on that. So we're gonna work on taking the rear bumper off, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can take it all the way back. I want that is my Jeep Opal.
Yep.
So we can put a new button on.
Yes, ma'am.
So we
You
can
heard it.
hit it on.
Yep, we're gonna take the old bumper off so we can put the new one on, but little by little. So let's go ahead and heat these bolts up and try and get the bumper off and hopefully not break too many.
I'm gonna put it.
Alright, we got one bolt out.
Perfect.
Didn't come out too bad, but pretty rusty. Definitely would break if I tried to do it without some heat. But now we've got 3 more on each of these brackets to try and get out. So continue doing that.
Yes.
My daughter is working on my Jeep as well. She's exposing me that there's a hole there. So yeah, we're gonna continue on getting these out.
Okay, get these tiny noodles plus and the back when that is the over.
This is safe. Alright, so we got these frame tie-ins. I just ordered these cheap ones off of Amazon. So we gotta open up this hole right here. If you know anything about X-Shays, you gotta open that up and then hit bolts through down here in the factory holes, which you can see we got a little bit of rust in this. Somebody hooked like a tail hook to it and peeled the body apart right there.
The bonnet part?
Yeah,
That's
so we gotta fix that. There's some little rust holes on that side, and just kind of clean up the rust, kind of clean out the frame rail.
This side?
It's kind of dirty back up in there, so we're gonna work on that. But we got the whole bumper off these. She doesn't really like the noise, so later tonight or tomorrow or something, I'll see if my wife will watch her and we'll get that cut out. And gonna unbolt the exhaust on that side because there's a little nut strip in there and it holds the exhaust up, but we'll get that unbolted over there so we can cut that one out, slide these in, and then I've got some I've got this right here, just some thin little like flat strap that we might cut down to fit like under the frame rail
On the front rail.
right here,
I kind of
and see if that works, but we'll see.
Oh, I know what the problem.
What?
There's a strap in the tie. And that is how.
Uh-huh.
Why we can fix it? We'll all fix it together.
Okay, are you gonna help me when we do that later? Are you gonna help me?
Yep, please, Dada.
Okay. Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and clean up for the day, and we'll see where else this video takes us. This is like the first little bit of work I've gotten to do on the Jeep since 2025 has started, so see what happens. You can still see some snow and stuff back there. We're supposed to warm up really good this week, so we're gonna see how much work I can get done. Alright, so next step is I'm gonna drill some holes up here in the corners, and we're gonna cut this frame rail open, and just gonna use a Sawzall for that and get this cut out nice and flat, so that way the tie-in brackets that I showed you guys yesterday will slide on in there. So that's what we're gonna work on today. and see if we can get them to slide in there. Cut some of this down to kind of brace that and help my frame rail survive a little bit till I do some frame stiffeners in the rear. But let's go ahead and drill some holes and cut it out. Alright, so we got the 2 holes drilled. Now we're just going to go ahead and cut the frame rail up to those holes. Probably just push this back in there maybe. I'm not too sure, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Alright, so I got the hole open into the frame rail. You can see like the feather neck piece that's Frenched into the frame rail, or unibody rail. That's what it looked like. I still need to get rid of this little section right here, so I gotta try and work on that and go from there. Alright, so that's what it should look like. Might have to open these holes up just a little bit to make sure that the bolts can thread in nice and tight. I did have to back out my shackle bolt up at the top just a little bit to so I could get through it. There's a little hole in these. I had to do a lot of grinding because I have like a chunk of rust or something in there, and it was kind of holding me up from getting all the way in there. And then without something small enough to kind of cut that, it's kind of a pain, but we got it, so that's good. Now I get to see what I want to do about all this down here, because it's kind of a pain, kind of junky, but yeah, we'll see what we can figure out. Alright, so we got this one bolted on. I can't get that bolt in all the way. I need some bigger drill bits or to take it to work and put it in the drill press, but I'm just trying to get everything marked up. So we're gonna cut this piece of flat stack that I got here, drill the holes in it for that, and then that way we have something nice and flat under here to just kind of sandwich this thin metal together just for right now, till we get frame stiffeners, and we'll fix that rust in there and beef it up. But for now, this should work plenty good, just as an extra little bit of sandwich. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we'll go get the trailer hitch, see if everything will kind of line up. And we need to do this side, but I gotta undo my exhaust and stuff still too, so we'll see what we can get done. Alright, so here's the hitch. Got both brackets in. Again, I could not get that hole in, so when I go to work, I'll hit that with the die grinder thing and work on that. But good enough. Most of the holes line up pretty good, it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and send these up in there. Get the hitch up in there, and I'll make plates for this later, but we'll just get the hitch bolted in, and then I'll fix those and probably put the stock rear bumper back on, just that way it doesn't look as shitty. But yeah, so let's go ahead and struggle to put this up there. Alright, so there's a hitch installed. Having some problems with getting the holes and everything lined up, and I was trying to drill this side out and I got into the threads, so one of the bolts on that bracket's junk. But all this needs to be fine-tuned. I wanted to get this in so that way we've got it. But yeah, we'll make it all work, fix holes and everything like that. But just wanted to get a little bit of a project done. I think it looks nice to have a recovery point in the rear, so can't complain about that. But yeah, gonna go ahead and clean up and see what else I can get done this week for this video. Yeah, if you are new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. We're getting real close to 1,100 subscribers. It'd be awesome if we could hit that. But yeah, we'll see what else we get up to. Alright, got the bumper back installed. There's only 2 bolts on this side, 3 bolts on that side, but I'm not pulling on the bumper. And the hitch should be in there good enough till obviously I can go to work, or I can bring home tools that will make it easier for me to actually do that correctly, get everything kind of in there, at least until I get the new bumper welded up and put on. Need to go ahead and take care of all this rust, but you know, I think should be pretty good. Hopefully it's good, but yeah, we'll find out. So all right, so what's up, guys? As you guys seen, we installed the frame tie-in brackets, and we also installed a receiver hitch, just as like kind of a budget recovery point for right now, because you can pick up the receiver hitches off Facebook Marketplace or the junkyard for really cheap, you know, 20-30 bucks, and you don't need to buy the tie-in brackets like I did, but you can buy them on Amazon for like 50 bucks maybe, and it requires very little fabrication, if anything. You just got to cut the holes open in the unibody rail to get them to slide in. You could also get by with just buying or finding the nut strips, the factory nut strips that come in the XJs to install the trailer hitches. That's plenty good as well. So if you need a recovery point in the rear and you don't really know a whole lot of fabrication or anything like that, it's a great option. Obviously I don't really know a whole lot, so we got the front bumper welded up. I have the rear bumper, the DIY Amazon bumper for the rear. I just haven't had time to weld it up because it's been wintertime, don't have a garage, or really a good place to put it when I'm done working on it. And obviously it's just cold. I don't really want to work outside when it's cold, but welding I would be kind of warm. But yeah, you know, pretty good upgrade, I guess you would say. Obviously we're going to be doing the trailer hitch, or we're going to be installing the rear bumper soon. I want to get the unibody rails figured out, so we're going to have to learn how to weld a little bit more with the thin sheet metal, because I got those rust holes and stuff, so I want to get all that kind of cleaned up and all that, especially around like the gas tank, where the filler necks slide through the unibody rail. Need to get all that kind of cleaned up, fixed up, and then hopefully maybe this summer I'll be ordering the rear frame stiffeners at some point. I got the center section ones, which we need to get installed. I have some rust that I need to take care of as well on the frame rail, so we've got a lot of rust to repair on this Jeep, but you know, in all due time. And I'm gonna bring you guys along for all that and all the mistakes and issues we run into with the Jeep. But this was just kind of a quick little upgrade, so that way I can maybe hit the trails here soon. We do have a little bit of a vibration. I pulled my front drive shaft out and the vibration goes away, so I got to figure out if a U-joint is bad or something's wrong with that drive shaft, maybe something with the transfer case. The yokes seem kind of loose, like there's a little bit of in and out play on them, so I got to figure that out. But you guys will probably see that in the next video, or I'll just do that off camera, figure that out. But otherwise, that's all I got for you guys. Sorry for the slower videos and stuff like that, but kind of want to just try and finish one project and get that posted as a quality video versus just like, oh, this is what I got done in a few days, and kind of leave you guys on like a cliffhanger or anything like that. So, but if you guys did like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Has been Anthony. I'll see you guys later.